we are going to witness tonight. We are going to witness the most anticipated match in the history. Ladies and gentlemen, are you
ready? Are you ready for this? 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 Are you ready? Yo, tell me, what time is it? Dashley, what? Chicka Dashley, yeah, Chicka Dashley, what? Chicka Dashley, yeah, Chicka Dashley, what? Chicka Dashley, yeah, Chicka Dashley, what? What time is it? Yo, our matchup
Dashley.
today, we got in the place to be. We got this dope matchup. It's gonna be FR versus TBD. The Kings are back. Yo, the Kings are back. What time is it? Dashley, what? Chicka Dashley TV. What's up? It's super early in the morning. I know. I'm sorry. It's where we're at, and my neighbors are probably mad. I got in the place to be. I got Style Dev. How you feeling, Style Dev?
I'm doing great, man. How are you doing?
I'm feeling real good. I'm awake, but I gotta be loud and quiet at the same time. Tusky baby, you finally made your appearance back. How you feeling, man?
Feeling all right, dude. I'm a little tired. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, we had a crazy night last night, but that's neither here nor there. Is that how they say that? Anyway,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but thank you for joining me. Also in the place to be, we got Laggy. How you feeling, Laggy?
Doing pretty good. Feeling optimistic. More optimistic than usual. A little bit more earlier than usual.
And who you got in this matchup today?
I think that was to you, Laggy.
I think the signal's still trying
Yeah,
to reach
sorry,
them all
guys,
the way
I'm
in the
cutting out.
last.
Okay. Let me turn that
I'm
down.
not going to lie, guys. TBD, they are the crown holders currently, and they are absolute beasts. I'm just hoping for a good show.
Hey, but speaking of TBD, they've been away for a while, and finally they've come back. And with that being said, I got one track for them, and it's the Kings have returned. TBD's back in the place to be. They're gonna show everybody what they got for you and for me and everybody to see. I got
Man.
You know I'm biased in this match. Then you know the TBD's back, the Kings. I'm finally we're gonna see them in action. My money is on season 0 champions. Let's see how they do it, man. What do you guys think?
I'm 100% going for TBD. They're obviously the favorite here. They even have a logo now. I mean, how crazy is that?
That's temporary. Everything with TBD is temporary. To be determined.
Is that crown on their logo temporary too, dude? Oh,
Let's hope so.
I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Anyways, go ahead.
Is FR coming for that crown or what?
I'm expecting to see some, out of TBD makers, of course, because you're on TBD, so you'll know this, but I'm expecting to see some really high levels of coordination and lots of really well-rehearsed play. So just going through, everyone has really strong positioning. Everyone knows where all of the other players on their team and the enemy team is. I think we're going to see either Rico or Fearless pushing ahead and playing Disruptor against FR. And I think FR is going to have a lot of trouble when Rico gets in their backline, stealing their dashes with staples, and just trusting the rest of his team to push the cart. So I think that's going to be their play here.
Let me see. What's our first map? And by the way, is that voice?
Yeah.
Is that voice? Is that who I think it is? It is in the place to be. Finally making it to the media booth. Odd, how you feeling, Odd?
I'm feeling great, man. It's
Hey,
going to be a good match to watch.
So our first match map is going to be orange payload. Is that what we got? All right.
Yeah, this is interesting. I didn't know Dejun switched teams.
Who?
Oh, no, he left. He's gone. Yeah, so looks like TBD's having a little bit of dropout issues. People coming in, going out. There we go.
This match, somebody told me that this match almost didn't happen, but thank God it came through in the last minute, so it was able to happen this morning. But there were some issues getting team members on each team.
Right. Now, it looks like TBD is playing pretty much or close to their optimum lineup with the 4 RDFs and Pietro. So if they're going full send at FR, then this will be quite a game.
Who we got on F? I can't even read all the names. Who we got on FR? Let's check them out.
We have Shunt FPV. We have Shangan, Rob the Farmer, Victim, and I think. Actually, I don't know who else.
What of them dropped out?
I think it's the unit. I don't know.
Yeah. This is going to be a lot of the people on FR I haven't really seen play super competitively, but whenever you run up against TBD, they're always winning, getting top kills on the leaderboard. So
just heard someone hop in. Oh, it's Gatsby. What's up?
And now we got Gatsby in the media booth. What's going on, man?
Oh man, it's all flooded in now.
I was just trying to sneak in as a silent observer. That didn't work very well, huh?
Hey, I mean,
it did not.
Nah, man, I have
now when you fart.
I'm trying to pull a sneaky.
I can hear those pings.
Rico.
Sharp
it's
senses.
all right. Tusk, you being an observer, what do you think of this matchup right here? TBD's last season's champions. FR is it's all French team. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I was gonna say we've heard a lot about TBD, but like not much about FR. Anybody have any more information on FR?
I don't actually have that much information. I think their top player is probably going to be Yunt. Is that how you say it? Dejunt?
It's French for the unit. I don't really know.
Yeah, the unit. Him. I think he's going to be their top performer. And but I don't know. I think that if TBD gets a disruptor player really up into their team and they're not able to deal with him, then the rest of the TBD team is just going to have pretty much smooth sailing pushing the payload. And I think that's really what TBD does best. They have someone that is almost unkillable, disrupting the enemy's backline, preventing the enemy from getting rockets, dash power-ups, health, and stopping anything from realistically happening in terms of strategic defense and setup. And when this happens, TBD just presses the attack with their other 4 members and really can just straight up win with skill and coordination between the 5 people.
So is everybody just expecting TBD to roll over FR?
I don't want to be too mean to FR, but yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dude, I hope they put up a good fight.
I mean, yeah.
I hope they prove everybody wrong. I want to see a good fight.
Yeah, I'm all in it for a good game as well, but I'm just being realistic.
So on an entirely different subject for TBD, looks like they finally have released their new logo.
No,
that's
not
temporary.
Temporary. That's what I said.
That's temporary. They released another temporary logo.
Yeah, and I heard a guy say that crown in the logo is temporary too.
Yeah, well, that's a whole different discussion. But seriously, if TBD was on my staff and I gave him a deadline, they would have been fired about a month ago. Good lord, taking forever.
Yeah.
That's just the way they do it, man.
I'm sorry, makers.
Honestly, guys, it's just in their name, to be determined. And that's how they've ran this month.
That's what
I think
thought.
to give them a little credit, they've been reaching out to different teams, and those teams are just saying we want to save you for last. Also, because I think with what's going on in the world, weeks are flying by at the same time, thinking everyone has more time.
Right.
No, for sure.
Arc is finally. I was talking with 1V, I think like an hour ago, and we're actually finally starting to get a solid date for the match, because people are, instead of saying maybe on my team, they're like, yes, I can come. And that's finally happening. And I think that's going to be a pretty good matchup if we can get to it.
Yeah, no, that'll be a great matchup because you guys to this point have not played, right? Like an official match in either season.
What do you mean? No, we've played 2 games. We played Onyx and we played Other.
No. I mean TBD and Arc.
No, we haven't. Not yet.
Yeah, that'll be really interesting. I'm fascinated to see how the playstyles match up because I feel like both of your teams are pretty tactical in how you go about like scrimmages and not showing your hand. So it's going to be fascinating to see what it actually plays out as when the game is actually on the line as opposed to trying to be a little bit sneaky and get intel and gain an advantage.
Well, but you still have to consider, there aren't like thousands of dollars in prize pool this season, like
Not with that attitude. Come on, Odd, hook us up.
And
what does that have to do with anything?
no. I'm just messing around. We're gonna do our best.
Actually, Odd, I'm gonna be honest. If your whole reason for holding off on scheduling matches was the fact there's not thousands of dollars of prize money, then it makes sense how few matches you've scheduled. That's like the best explanation I've heard.
Hey.
No. We're not trying to hold off. It's just that a lot of the players on the
Sounds
team,
like you're holding off, bro.
It's I'm
Put 'em
not
on the
holding
spot.
off. I can't control my players' life.
Although you do try. You try.
Okay, shut up, Gatsby.
This is Dash League, baby. I got a bunch of people in the media booth. Gatsby in the media booth. I got Style Dev in the media booth. I got Odd in the media booth. I got Laggy and Tuscadero. Coming off a hard night. Gang, Dusty, what's up? Shout outs to that man. He was donating to the cause. Shout outs to that man, everything he does.
Shout out Dusty.
So I'm not sure if I'm allowed to reveal this yet, but since Lat is too busy working and won't know until later,
Okay.
We are currently in discussions of
What?
using league servers at night when no matches are scheduled or practices to open them up to higher level players so that they can go in with a general password that's known to league players to go play against each other, to kind of corral the stomping grounds, so to speak, and allow the other open public servers for the lower level people coming in and exploring the game to gain experience, not get stomped on.
When you say lower level player, it sounds like you're talking to me, like specifically.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up here on this show.
You specifically,
All the
I'm
pub
not
servers
gonna
will be
lie.
wide
I'm not
open
gonna
right
lie.
now.
If that happens, I might play more. No, I'm just
And in fact, Trey, this whole match here, TBD and France, they just agreed to jump in the servers here. This is actually an intervention. We want you back.
We want you.
They-
We want you
in
back. If you guys did a whole Jackson 5 remake, then yeah, I would come back for sure. If you guys are down, I'm down. Let's do this.
So what are you guys, public opinion here from Odd, Laggy? I know Gatsby's kind of been in on this too. What do you guys think about that?
I like it, but it would be hard to determine when someone is like a vet or not, because there are some players that I know, like no offense to them, that have been playing for like a while, but can't really keep up in like pub matches or really stacked games.
Mhm.
So that fine line, I think, is going to cause a little bit of conflict between people. But aside from that, I think it should be a really good idea.
Yeah, and I mean, look, and it's honestly, it's kind of going to be like an invite thing, right? So everyone who's on a league team, they'll have those passwords, but as people rank up and they can compete at the higher level, they should seek us out and they'll also gain access. And I just want to throw out an acknowledgement here that this great idea, fantastic idea, was brought to us by Fathead.
Here we go. You know what that means? You know what that means? It's time.
Right.
Do it.
So
breathe, Dre,
To
breathe.
touch
That'd be
on
great.
something
I just
here
passed out.
before the match starts here. the biggest goal with this possible concept is to both allow new players an opportunity to play without getting their butts kicked, and also to allow
FR
lot of
just
veteran
dropped
players
someone already.
a lot of the vet players just want a good matchup. So if there's a consistent server that's going to provide that, it allows for the new players to not just find themselves in a lobby where they can't function and are discouraged from playing moving forward.
Right.
So
Okay,
I think
so-
it's going to be a great move, even if there's still going to be
Here we go!
inconsistencies within
Dash
the server.
League TV, baby. Let's do this. Come on.
All right, so we're
And
Let's
then
do it.
out the gate.
FR takes some high ground and already gets hit.
Wow.
This is a lot more coordination than I would have thought out of FR.
Let's give him a
There-
second
there
chance.
are-
Let's give him a second chance.
Good movement so far.
But TBD already bringing out the rockets and controlling that high ground. But it looks like FR is forcing them back.
Yeah, and while they got that rocket,
Whoa.
going, he missed that payload.
Dude,
Right.
FR's had a
Wow,
consistent
look at that.
push from the
They had
start.
him cleared out.
Victim's pushing up.
Interesting. Here I think. There we go. There's the disruptor in the back. That's I believe that's going to be Rico. See, sitting in that shotgun area, on that dash.
Whoa,
pickup.
Toga's sitting back there.
Is anyone else noticing that the TBD players, specifically RDF players, seem a little taller than they've been in the past?
Probably because your faces are in like 6 feet deep because of that crouching limitation.
Yeah, I'm noticing they look a little bit taller. Oh man, that cart's got frozen up though. They need a
Oh,
Right.
nice.
This is where.
Ooh, that was an awesome rail rocket there. No one on payload though to kill.
TBD is immediately bringing out the big guns. They're bringing out rockets. They're bringing out explosives. They're taking the high ground, and we can see this disruptor playstyle coming out from these two people in the back. I think that's going to be Fearless and Dark Moon, maybe, or Fearless and Rico.
And I have to say, Toga there was, stealing their dash power ups. And he was there for
Right.
Yeah,
a
like,
while.
I'm just sitting like, why aren't you guys talking about Toga? He's like doing some pretty solid disruption back there.
Yeah, no, Toga was doing some great disruption there.
Right,
Yeah, there's been a
Distracted
pretty
two
recent
players.
disruptors, man.
Distracting people from behind, but it looked like FR is, or like
He's
some of
back
the players,
already. Ooh,
like Toga, he's getting behind, but instead of going for the purpose of distracting TBD, what's happening is he's just leaving his teammates exposed on the cart, and that's not allowing them to push, which I think is the double-edged sword of a flanker.
Yeah, I think specifically, I think Prince is going a little heavy with getting behind the back lines, which is a good thing. But the disruption only works if it's actually allowing the cart to move forward. So if you got a couple people back and the cart's not moving, that's just wasted time ultimately, because you're getting picks, but they're not actually leading to a
Right, there we go.
something objective.
You have to trust the rest of your team to really capitalize on you flanking, for your flanking to be effective.
Top
Rico's on
dasher,
another classic run right now.
top dasher for TBD is Pietro. Oh, how do you say his name? I forgot already. Pietro.
You just say Pietro or
Pietro. There we go. Pietro.
Right,
Pietro.
It looks like
Our favorite honorary member from Other, by the way.
it's looking like TBD is starting to control these long sight lines, and the high ground here is going to make it increasingly difficult for FR to push past this.
Yeah, looks like TB's starting to
If-
lock it down a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is
Right.
Pietro.
This
Oh,
this is what we usually do.
Pietro. Okay. Oh yeah.
They switch from their flexible
Pietro.
playstyle into this very solid structure.
Pietro.
We can
I also
see
want
after-
to know for anyone on the East Coast here, if you are drinking, you have to drink every time Odd says sightlines.
Yeah.
Interesting how Pietro is using seated to cover his head.
Wait, why is it only East Coast style?
Well, otherwise you're morning drinking. I guess that's fine too.
Hey, 5 o'clock somewhere.
What's wrong with morning drinking?
Hey.
It's not even noon yet.
Hey, for real.
Yes,
Well, for
these
us.
strong defenses from TBD.
But Odd is
are-
alcoholic,
I
so
think
it's
they're-
okay.
Oh my god. These strong
Oh my
defenses
god,
from
he's starting to
TBD are
genuinely
gonna-
irritated at that comment.
Here we come.
Wow.
Coming up. Checkpoint. We got less than 2 minutes on the clock.
Yeah,
TBD.
they
Right. So unless
Prince
Locking
has
it
got
down.
just locked down
FR.
here. They're not
right,
not
if,
doing
unless
much.
I got lucky.
unless FR really changes up the game and gets some crucial picks, I don't think that they're going to be able to easily push through this choke point.
Come
Look at
on.
that. You got
Come
Fearless
on.
there on the cart
Who's
with a
on the
shield.
card?
Right. Look at all these strong defensive positions, and FR is just going on that main rail, trickling in, not getting any
Let's
picks,
check out-
not getting any payload push. And even if they do get a pick, then another TVD member immediately covers for them. So I think FR really needs to group up here. That looks like what they're doing. They're going to group up and get some crucial picks and get onto the payload.
Yeah, I think they're utilizing the buddy system right now, but they're still getting picked off. But another
Right.
thing is that one of their disruptors are probably breaking their coordination too.
Right.
So they're not really in a good position at the moment.
I think the biggest hang up, and I know that we could all attest to how complex
Right. They got
payload
one
strategy
pick.
can be. But I think one of the biggest things that some of these new teams are dealing with is they have some of the concepts in place as far as grouping up for pushes, using disruptors, but it's so much about how the collective comes together into a full strategy where, you know, when you hit the payload area, if it's in a choke point, you have to be able to
Here we
clear
go.
the
They're not-
area.
They're not
Here we go.
trying
out
anything
to try to-
new.
Here
And
we
it
go.
looks like
they're trying to
10
you
seconds.
know, get people
10 seconds.
cleared out of the area,
Here we go.
but they're not having someone simultaneously hit the cart.
Right.
Either
Here we go.
one or the other.
what
Oh!
they're doing right here is what they need to
Jesus.
be doing the whole time.
Oh!
There
What?
it is. Wow.
And that's it.
Toga there didn't get on the cart for overtime.
Yeah, zoom
Right.
in there, Joy.
That choke
Yeah.
point.
Toga could have triggered overtime there by dashing onto the cart, but he didn't.
I like the little party on the card at the end there.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Right.
Gotta
So-
switch those logos, Dre. But
Yes,
it looks
sir.
like we got Dark Moon with 21 kills, as well as Rico.
Right.
And we got a
So-
victim with 13 kills on France.
With the opening from TBD, what I'm expecting is to see someone come through that top left door there, go through the house, hop onto the opposing shock high ground, and then go through into the tunnel, grabbing stable. There we go. We can see it. We can see it right there. Already 3 people in there immediately.
Wow, they already
All
have 3 people
behind.
pushing up.
Right. Exactly as I said. They went
And
through
now
the
they-
house, high ground,
Maybe
and
back
they have
in,
one
now
person pushing.
Now they've got that.
right. Exactly as I told you. They start brawling next to red team spawn, and now red team really can't do anything, while blue team is easily free to push the payload.
Yeah, that card's not stopping.
Hey, Tusk.
Right.
Wow. Can we see an
Wow,
uninterrupted push?
Rico!
Hey, Tusk.
Right.
Hey, somebody.
So
Yeah.
FR really wasn't prepared for what I said TBD was about to do. And-
Rico, what the heck, man? Oh my god.
Right.
Hey, somebody
So
who
this
doesn't
one-
play, doesn't this stuff look all crazy, man? I mean, are you, what would you think of this game if you weren't playing it?
I don't want to say I called it, but like I 100% called that.
Well, you just did call it.
Right. And then FR, I don't think is going to be able to set up a strong defense on the high ground of around this corner. And I don't think
Style, do we drink when Odd says high ground?
Yes. Actually, anytime he uses a buzzword, you drink.
what.
Yeah, what they can't.
I don't think
Another
FR
bad
will be able
thing
to set up a strong
too.
defense here. And it looks like TVD
Odd,
already.
let someone else talk. Jeez.
Fine, go ahead, talk. You guys talk.
Maggie, you
Another
say.
bad thing about the defense is that they can't really take advantage of the choke point because that's where their goal is.
Yeah.
Right, correct. They
Yeah.
can't take control.
You gotta take a breath about it.
And specifically, when you're coming into this choke point knowing that you got stopped so short, they needed to be more aggressive on shutting the cart down with numbers on the payload to counter TBD, to just stop any little bit of movement they can. But unfortunately, that didn't really happen. And you're
Right.
seeing them right now with numbers, and they're about to win it.
Right, so
Here it goes.
Oh,
And it's
Oh
done.
my god, this match was
We're plenty of
disgusting. I
time.
feel sick.
right, so
Jesus.
what
I don't
we
think any sightlines would have helped at this point.
Well,
Let's go to the scoreboard.
shut up. FR was
Equitvr.io scores and stats. There you go. If I would have known it was gonna end up like this, I would have never played the intro song. I'm sorry. I was just, because it was funny, but now I feel bad. Check this out. This top dasher for FR is Victim and what is it, Shanjin, 15-15, and Top
We can
Dasher.
just call him Steve.
Steve. That's
Is
dope.
Rico
Thank you, Steve. TBD is Rico killing it at 30.
The only benefit out of a game like this for the rest of the league is
So much
knowing
RDF.
that with how short the payload map is, that TBD is not going to get very many good team stats or individual stats out of it. So everyone else still has a chance at the MVD crown.
Right. It's interesting though. TBD really went all out. I wasn't expecting them to really focus on that strategy so much, because now they've showed the whole stream that that's the cards that they're going to play in matches, because it's so effective. Because I've seen some of mainly Rico and Dark Moon on Orange. That is always how they open. They go out through the shotgun room and onto that high ground and just go behind, steal the staples, and control the area. But seeing the whole of TBD do that against disorganized FR was really brutal.
I mean, I'm not surprised by how aggressive they were, simply
Right.
because that's TBD only knows one speed. They're gonna go very hard, very fast, and they're not
Right.
gonna let up until they get the win. And it really doesn't matter who it is. It could be, I think, to be completely honest, we had that kids game a while back. I'm pretty sure that if TBD was playing the kids, they would have gone just as hard.
Yeah, they would have gone harder.
Dre.
Yeah, for sure.
Phrasing.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta teach them young that everybody's equal, right? That you might get punched by a grown man
Yeah, because technically, if I match up with the kids, I can do whatever the hell I want.
in the game.
Hey, let's stop talking about the kids, guys.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
My lawyer's not
All right.
awake yet.
So
Yeah,
for
but there's kids in
Yellow-
here.
Yellow, what I'm really expecting TBD to do is be controlling the bottom rail, because switch the logos, right?
Yes,
Because bottom rail, like a lot of teams will try it once or twice, but if you really control it, it's basically just a free way to move from one side of the map to the other. And I think we're gonna see TBD brawling a lot in the enemy team's basement.
Brawling, drink.
God.
Yeah,
I
that's messed
I
up.
think that we're gonna see TBD just basically sticking their guns up in the opponent's face as much as they can, brawling for free, and then just
Drink.
straight up winning the other. I'll just shut up.
Yes, sir. No. Well, I didn't say anything. What happened?
We're just messing with Odd. He's got thick skin though. He can roll with it.
Oh.
Please don't interrupt him when he's on a roll.
Hey.
I'm just saying, but really part of TBD is not just that Makers and 1v have really amazing strategies. It's the fact that the rest of TBD can execute those strategies perfectly. That they can really make use of what Makers and 1v are coming up with to really emphasize the amount of power that can come out of those really strong positions.
Sorry, I was drinking water. Don't even trip. Odd, you got fans in the audience. Maverick said, leave. What did it say? Odd. I don't know what he said. It went away. Jesus.
He said I could just kill everybody with alcohol.
Oh yeah, the chat wasn't up, huh? I hate that. I have to fix this every single freaking show.
Just want to announce, since it just happened,
What happened?
UNSC has added Quadio.
What?
Oh, what?
What?
Wait, just now? Oh,
Yo, did Quad just hop out of TBDI?
He was out, I think, about a week and a half ago.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about that. God damn it, Gatsby. I think we were too late.
Yeah, we needed something to compete against Gatsby in the Proving Grounds, so now we've got Freshman Fridays, hopefully to pick up some more talent down the road. But no, we're
all
excited
of this,
to have Quadio on the
all
team.
of this
He's
other
been
content
awesome.
sounds inappropriate. Shout outs to everybody in the media booth. Thank you to everybody here. I appreciate you taking your time and spending your morning with me. It's like breakfast, but worse. I got Gatsby in the media booth. I got Laggy in the media booth. I got Odd. I got Tuscadero, Style Dev. And that's all who we're going to mention. I don't know if he wanted me to say his other name because he's just watching us. He's kind of being kind of weird. But shout outs to everybody in the media booth. This is Dashley. Go ahead, Style Dev. Sorry to interrupt you.
Nah, man, that's all I had to say is that we just added him to the team. We're excited. Our roster is now at 13. Only 2 more spots left. Until Lat lowers the roster limit, I guess.
There's somebody in the chat who wants to join. Little Stewie said, "I want to join."
Little Stewie.
Is Little Stewie Stew or?
No, I don't think it is.
No.
I'm gonna go ahead and say no. That it's definitely not true.
Oh wait, is he saying he wants to join the chat or does he want to join UNSC?
I thought UNSC.
Might be UNSC.
All right, man. Well, reach out to me.
I hope we don't glaze over Classic's great line, which was that Odd could have read 2 compendiums in the amount of time that he was talking.
Look at this. Oh.
Y'all need to
Look at
shut
this.
up.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
We need to shut up. We're the ones
Circus
that have to
act.
shut up.
Look at this circus
They're
act.
stacking.
They're stacking.
I'll just stop commenting.
Look at this.
I won't say anything.
All right, Little Stewie, you gotta tell us. Who
Are you guys watching
in
this
game.
this act, this carnival act going on?
Oh my God! What?
What?
Whoa!
This is some crazy.
Dude, will we see a handstand?
If they do it, it breaks.
This is part of their strategy for Waterway. This is exclusive information I got from Team France. They're actually gonna come out stacked 5 high, and they're just gonna go straight through. Oh, it's not. Nice.
That's awesome.
Oh, it's done.
Circus du Soleil. Yeah, there you go. Du Soleil. Is that the different one? Can they stack 3 people?
No way.
I'd like to see it.
Aww.
They're gonna put on a big trench coat and walk in the movie theater.
I was giving out round of applause yesterday. Today I'm gonna give them a round of applause. There you go. Congratulations.
It doesn't really look like they're talking too much strategy anymore. I think they're just messing around.
Alright, cut that.
Yeah. I think no, I'm not even gonna say anything.
I wish we could just see the footage of the teams just strategizing and what's going on in there.
Well, I mean,
Like,
I could offer.
it gets pretty funny in there, man.
Good stuff. I'm glad to see Dash League back. I know everyone. We saw just a little bit of a lull with people playing. I feel like everyone kind of had busy, crazy last week or so. So it's nice to see people back into it and excited. I'm really excited just to plug this for HH and 9V. I'm really excited to. We're having a multi-server scrimmage between HH and 9V coming up.
Great. Here, let's keep on.
And France is down a player already.
Oh,
back.
And he's back in.
They're back. They're back.
Very short power play.
It seems like that happened at the last match too, right?
Right.
Last
I
match
think
round.
it's just so there's like a small delay between the match starting and the population being added.
Right.
And so I think if you're further away, like France is from the server, it takes just a half second longer.
And real quick, what server are we on?
East.
Captures point B.
Wait,
I'm surprised
FR
that France did not ask for a European server for one of the maps.
Yeah.
Point C.
Shout outs to them.
I
Now I'm
think
rooting
that
I'm rooting for
they
FR.
should switch halfway.
Trey,
This
do you
is-
mind turning down the game audio a little bit on our side? Specifically, though, Style, when it comes to server selection, TBD, like other, is pretty much all West Coast based. So the balance between European server and West location
Right.
settles in East.
I'll tell you this right now. If I was France, though, I would have just gone for EU servers for the whole damn thing.
Yeah,
I mean, sure.
I'm surprised that that FR didn't get an EU server for one of these matches. I think that's pretty unfair to them.
Yeah, I mean, we played TBDI
Look
on
at
the
TBD.
Netherlands server.
Look at the TBD players. They're hiding up there by that wall and waiting out the rest of their teammates. So Dre, just keep the camera on C where it is.
Just keep on talking. I need some material.
See, that wall there on the right, it looks like TBD players are sitting up on that and hiding and waiting until they can capitalize on it.
They're all moving in now.
Dre, can we see the other side of that wall, the shield wall? All right, nobody's there.
It's kind of funny. You were talking about that. The only one I see on the wall is Dark Moon over on their side of the base.
Right,
my
looks like
God.
Not really seeing what you were
looks like-
saying on.
looks like
Sniping is
TBD
nasty.
yeah, TBD is just winning these duels.
Got it.
There it is.
Not
Yup,
anything
that's
1
that's
point.
a
super crazy
countdown.
technically wise.
Jesus.
Dark Moon with 13-0, dude.
But
Dark Moon's nasty with the.
Oh
the
my
pistol
God.
sniper, I'm telling you.
but this is
Wow, that is impressive.
Captures point A. First elimination.
So that's why we're just watching Dark Moon.
That's the 13 KD,
Right.
right?
So this is what's happening. They're controlling the enemy's basement.
No,
and
if he could survive
And they
this and
already
not
have
die,
button. They already have the
oh, there it
button.
is. There's the first death for him.
They already got a countdown in.
Blue team captures point C. Blue team captures point C.
They're trying.
Yeah,
to
he's got those angled pistols lined up pretty nicely.
Blue team
Right, so
captures
so
point
FR
B.
really isn't doing anything. They aren't sending people down to the basement to
Red
deal
team
with
captures
him, even though they know he's there. Oh well, got one tap.
Honestly, you know, when you're dealing with a team that's so aggressive, sometimes, oh, look at that, they're trying to come
What?
with
Oh
the
my
shield
God.
there. Wild. FR's trying something
Did I
a bit
really
different.
just see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right,
think
like Dark Moon
I
is
just might be
just
tripping.
controlling. He's just controlling their base, and they're really not doing anything about it. And I think that's going to be the ultimate demise of them, because what he's doing is he's able to regulate the bottom rail from their side of the map, and it really is crippling to FR, I think.
So I think the most fascinating thing that TBD does on Waterway, which has been something that we noted when we've done some scrimmages and stuff
Toga
with
is
them,
pushing.
is they're actually fairly reserved on Waterway as opposed to a lot of their teams, where you'll see them actually return to base consistently if the numbers aren't right.
Right, correct. Which is something that even my team is hesitant to do. They don't like waiting.
Red team
But,
captures point
yeah.
C.
What TBD does is they're all basically perfectly coordinated, and they're all waiting here at their own base for everyone to push
Red
to
team
the B,
captures
and then moving on
point
this
B.
left rail, and then
So
over.
they do, and they're just peppering. You can see 1V is just peppering the other base. Someone just said Saber Quest is trash, and that's
Lat,
That's,
it's lat.
Blue team captures
is that lat?
That has to be lat.
Red team captures
He just says
point
Lat sucks
B.
too. So either it is
Even
lat,
this,
or we have someone that's very, very angry at a couple members of our team for whatever reason.
Blue team captures point C.
I don't. Wait, then who is that? I don't think that's lat anymore.
I have no idea.
Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna go with it. I have no problem with trash talk in the chat anyway.
It's just so weirdly
I mean,
unrelated
like,
because
who
Other
in the
doesn't even
community
have
hasn't said that
have a
sucks?
match this week, let alone like we're not in this match.
Yeah,
itself.
man,
Scores
for sure.
one countered.
They're doing it. They're still doing it. They're holding it down. Like, yeah, I came in with the intro, but I'm like, you know, these FR people are putting up a good fight considering
This is-
TBD's
yeah,
level
I
skills.
think-
So I appreciate what they're doing right here.
FR is
This is a
doing
good
really
matchup.
good
Oh!
job.
Ooh.
The press kept pressing, and they got it.
I
1
think
point.
that that TVD is going for a much more slow and methodical way of taking these buttons, while some other teams, namely mine, we just fight our way to the button as quickly as we can, and that will result in a lot of points really quickly. But if you mess up, the other team could really quickly come back.
Point C.
Well,
They're in the
think
base
I think
already.
A lot of it here.
They're holding it down. Look it.
Right.
Who is that?
Team
Let's find
captures
out.
Point A.
Ooh. Got the double kill.
Oh, they
that
got
went
him. They
down.
got him. They got him.
But yeah, on TVD top dashers, we got Dark Moon and Mr. Pie back there. Pie having 26 to 9, Dark Moon 25 to 9. FR, from what I'm seeing, top dashers Shunt and Steve back there. Dude, they're actually putting up a pretty contested fight considering how TVD is going extremely aggressive. Because then again, their sloppiness and uncoordination is a result of their constant aggression as well. That's another thing to know. They can't really screw their robot heads that just got blown off back together if they're just not going to give them a chance to.
Yeah, Pietro putting in some serious work here. And again, you saw that from Pietro
Here it is.
there.
Here it is.
Countered.
Got the counter at the
Ooh,
last second.
Counter from Rob the Farmer, not bad at all.
But you see Pietro, as he was pushing in, he saw that his other teammate went down, and so he actually pulled back and just rode the rails for a few seconds until someone else joined.
Red team scores.
And look at that, you see them all coming in together like that again.
Boom.
There it is.
That's it.
That's
That's
it.
the match.
TBD takes it. Let's
Wow.
go to the
It likes to take it slow and steady.
QuipVR.io scores and stats.
Dark Moon.
The Kings have
32
returned with a
9.
bang.
That is absurd. What Dark Moon did right there.
Wow.
32 and 9. Wow. That is
Dude, Dark Moon has been practicing.
I think
up
he's
a
on performance
lot.
enhancing drugs. I think he's taking
I can't believe we need. Oh my
You gotta
gosh.
test his P right now. Top dasher for that sounds weird. Never mind. The top dasher for FR is Rob the Farmer, 14. I mean, he got a high kill rate, but it's all right. We're not mad at that. I don't judge.
Yikes.
What do you guys think
That
of that matchup? Did you think that's how it went?
It's we've talked about this a lot with new teams. The gap can seem so large when you first get in, but the subtleties of how teamwork operate, that switch can happen so quickly. Where a team like FR that's still getting their legs and is still competitive can get blown out in these matches, and is just learning small things. It's just learning about how to coordinate properly, how to push out, how to counter, on the payload, prioritizing, learning the balance of prioritizing payload push versus, controlling the area, things like that. So they're not as far off as a score like this would appear. It's just that TBD has done that work on the small things, the little details, to really create a fully coordinated team effort that's so difficult to beat.
I also think it's one thing to consider as well. Chat and media, before you start to mentally shit on FR, I think it's something that we can all agree on, is that FR definitely learned a lot. They're still improving, they're kind of new to the league, and considering how they went up against the crown holders, they did pretty well.
Yeah.
They're still improving constantly, and they are still learning their way around the league, and I still believe them, of course. So don't just cut them some slack, guys.
No, for sure. And I think all these
They
teams
did great.
Yeah, all these teams
No, I
are,
give him a lot of credit. Trying to get this audio correct. So I'm blowing everybody's ears. Well, there you have it. TBD took it. They get the points, right?
They do indeed.
So what is their rank points go up to?
They're going to have 3 rank points after this match.
All right. And FR, they put in a good effort, but that's okay, man. They're going to come back and they're going to win. They're going to figure it out. Aren't they one of the newest teams when we had it? One of the expansion teams?
They are indeed, yeah. So they're a new team, and I'm seeing noticeable difference. We scrimmaged with them. We played them a few different times in unofficial matches, and the steps forward are noticeable. We always talk about the difference between playing in a pub game versus playing organized team play, and it's a process of learning.
Yep.
And I think everyone's going through it constantly. And Style Dev, did a really good job during the off season of really whipping his guys into shape. Getting them pushed beyond their individual talent play, and really getting them to a point where they were playing together as a team with a coordinated goal. So that's something ongoing. UNSC is the oldest team in the league, but that's still a lesson. That's still something they have to practice and work on over and over again.
I guess with
So
with the other teams folding, I guess they are the oldest.
Yeah, I mean they were the second after they were the second officially rostered team after Elite.
Yeah.
So.
That's crazy.
Did you guys just watch Rico go like on a 10-kill rampage?
Let's see how much of that we caught.
That's pretty typical for Rico when you when you see him in deathmatch. He goes off.
That was impressive.
Well, I have to hop off here. I've had like about 5 or 6 days off of hyperdash because of friends in town, so I need to go warm up before HH takes on 9V for the clan bragging rights here in a little bit.
All right,
Yeah,
man.
can't wait for that either.
Good luck for that, man.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh no, I just realized something.
Uh-oh.
I think I just realized I'm participating in the CP tournament, but then I'm also on the roster for the scrim.
Oh my god.
All right, man.
God damn it.
That's
I might have to talk to Quad. Okay, I should probably
We can
hop
probably find someone else, but yeah, you should go talk to him.
All
out.
right.
Yeah, I should probably hop out. This is laggy. Yeah.
Laggy, peace out.
Tune in, I guess. Okay, goodbye. Everyone have fun.
Good stuff.
That was awesome.
That's a classic. That's a classic laggy moment. He's just so endearing that way.
All right, my dude. Thanks for joining me. Thanks to Laggy. Thanks to Gatsby. If they have to go, they gotta go. Thanks to everybody who's continuing watching. Tune in later. I'm gonna be streaming the Sage tourney first. Right after that, we got damn, I gotta check out my calendar. Sorry.
What time is the control point tournament?
At 1.
1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it's like in 45 minutes.
Awesome. Well, let's definitely. I'll try to hop in and join, but I'm looking forward to seeing that one. That's going to be a really unique tournament.
And
so
then
looking forward to see how that plays out.
at 3, I got the HHI versus Onyx. And then at 7, I got UNSC versus TMNN.
That'll be a fun game.
Team name, fuck it. So tune in for
Jay,
that.
it seems like you don't have enough going on. You should really try to fill your schedule, get some more activities going on.
And then I got a
Yeah, stop being lazy, dude.
I got a podcast after that. Oh
Yeah.
man, if you guys would have tuned into, never mind.
Classic,
do not tune into the
Stoner
podcast from
just
last night.
doesn't do anything, you know?
Yeah, Dre, if you want me to cast any of those, I'm pretty much open to this today. So.
The what?
If you want me to help you cast any of those matches, I'm open.
Just if you're gonna have Odd, then just make sure he's the solo commentator because.
I hate you guys.
I just turn him down next time so he can keep talking, but we'll just be able to have a cart. No,
Oh, that would actually be great is when Odd goes on.
No, you did good, Odd. No,
his
hey,
voice
Odd.
just slowly fades out.
Hey, in Odd's defense, he didn't ask me. I asked, and he came through.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's dope. But we're just messing with you, Odd.
I'm
Hey,
just
but
imagining this
but I
like,
do-
so the interesting thing about this is that in the Ark Compendium, and it's just dead quiet.
Hey, but on the HHI versus Onyx match, I got a special commentator. Tune in for that.
Oh, you got a surprise commentator? Is that what you said?
Yep.
Oh.
All right.
You're not gonna give us the little tease?
Nah, man.
Little tease. Come on.
Yeah, you gotta tease it, dude.
Can't do. I just did it. Me just mentioning
No,
it makes you want.
you gotta drop a clue, man.
No way, man.
Come on.
Hey, did you say you had to hop off because you had to get to warm up or something?
Yeah, I'm getting ready right now. Chill, man.
Oh, Rico got it.
Butthole Dre just trying to kick me off the stream. Good God.
I'm sorry, man. It's because you asked too
My
many
eyes on you,
questions.
man.
My man, you asked too many questions. I had to get rid of the evidence.
I'm gonna launch a full inquisition. We are gonna get the IRS involved in this. It's gonna be brutal, man. We're gonna find out who this commentator is.
All right, the IRS. I'm gonna get ICE involved, IRS, everybody.
Exactly.
All right,
take
top
care, you
dasher,
guys.
top dasher. Oh man, you guys are messing me up.
It's Rico,
Oh,
dude.
Rico.
By
38.
far.
Rico doing work.
I almost missed it. So there's your top 3 dashers. At least I got those. Once again, thank you to all of my dudes that joined me. Gatsby, Tusk, Odd, seriously, Makers, Sage in the place to be. You just joined us. Odd, any shout outs you want to give out?
To Sage for coming on the stream, tell me to go back to the ARC server to shut up.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That might have been part of the reason why I joined. But,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, shout outs to you, Sage, for coming. Any shout outs you want to give out, Sage?
Not really. I mean, my tournament's going on in 40 minutes now, so I guess you can watch that.
There you go.
I can. No, guys, go watch Sage's tourney. That'll be cool.
Hey, Tusk, any shout outs you want to give out?
I want to give a shout out to Odd, dude. That dude came in here and just informed the shit out of everybody, dude. He's a wealth of knowledge, and I don't know why everybody was shitting on him, dude.
Hey, we're just messing with them. That's because
I know.
we're all insecure by our hyperdash knowledge.
That was cool though.
I'm
I
a
like
man.
it.
I
I
can't
enjoyed
admit
myself.
it.
Had a good time.
Makers, any shout outs you want to give out, or are you still watching like a creep?
Yeah, his mic's muted. He's not saying anything, dude.
All right. Thank you to everybody who watched live. Once again, tune in. I'm going to have the Sage tourney coming up next. And then right after that, it's HHI versus Onyx. And then later on, it's UNSC versus TMNM. So tune into all that here on the Super Audio Network. Till then, peace out. Dre's done. I'm going to get the heck out of here. I'm hot. I got to take a 5-minute break. You said I got 40 minutes. Thank God. Thank you to everybody who joined me. Subscribe, comment, like. Thank you. Peace.
Yeah.